Hi, Khaos again with another online tech profile. So now we are officially in the new link format. So first tech I'm going to show in this new era is my Cyberse Link tech. So it's basically the tech the main protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! Reign's plays, and it's pretty good, but unfortunately not yet very competitive. So I guess let's go to the deck. So first run free Link Slayer. It's basically like Cyber Dragon level 5, and you can also discard up to 2 cards to destroy the same amount of spell and tap cards on your opponent's field or on the field in general. So definitely pretty good for sure. Then free Cyberse Gadget. If you know someone this card, you can spell someone any level 2 or lower, monster from the graveyard, and also if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can spell someone as Gadget Token, a Cyberse type light level 2, attack 0 and defense 0. So essentially this card is very good for link summoning. You have quite several targets like your normals like Digitron and Beatron and also Stack Reviver. Definitely really good card, especially because it kind of floats as well. You can get some, so you can get extra monsters for link summoning as well. So all around really amazing card for this deck. Then on free Roam Cloud, yeah. If you know someone this card, you can add one Cyberse type monster from the graveyard back to your hand. But that's definitely really good. Get something back like backup secretaries. You can link summon some more or stuff like that. Or get back like Dragonet or Cyberse Gadget, stuff like that. And also it has another effect. If this card is to stop a battle card effect, you can plus one level 4 lower Cyberse type monster from the deck. So that's really good as well. And it has pretty decent stats as well. So around 1 Stack Reviver. If this card is used as a material for link summon, you can revive a level 4 lower Cyberse type monster from the graveyard that was used as a material for link summon. But they only use one because you can only use this effect once per duel. And of course, like I said, it's also a target for Cyberse Gadget. Then I also use free backup secretary. If I control a Cyberse type monster, I can spell someone this card from the hand. But I can only spell someone backup secretary once per turn this way. So again, really good for link summoning, spamming the field with monsters. So definitely really good. Then free Dragonet, one of your main cards in this deck as well. If you know someone this card, you can spell someone one level 2 or lower, and normal monsters from the hand or graveyard in defense position. So I do run quite a few normal monsters like Digitron and a Beatron, so that's really good. So really good for link summoning and stuff like that. Then I run 1 Rescue Rite because I do run 6 normal monsters, so that's pretty good. And then of course the normal monsters themselves, free Digitron and free Beatron. Of course they are just very necessary in this deck because obviously you have your Dragonet which spells them from the deck. You have Cyberse Gadget which spells them from the graveyard. So yeah, and the spell cards work with them as well. So then the spells, free Unexpected Die to summon a Beatron and Digitron from the deck. Then free Twilight. Definitely a really good card if you can get it off. It does acquire quite a lot of graveyard subs, so essentially you can start 3 level 2 normals from the graveyard and then you spell summon them. So definitely really good late game or mid game if you can like get those normals to the graveyard. And then of course Soul Charge because it's broken and especially in this deck. Then trap cards, free Recorded Alive, pretty good card. You target one link free Cyberse Link you control or in the graveyard, and you banish it, and then you can plus one code token monster from the X deck. And also second effect, if you do not control a monster in your X deck zone, you can spell summon one of your banished Tico Talker or Code Talker monsters, or Tico Talker or Enko Talker. So definitely pretty good for sure. Then of course Free Swan Strike, yeah, very obvious. And Swallow Warning, and then I also run Free Storm Mirror Force, just a pretty good card to get rid of your opponent's cards, and it's especially good in Link format, especially if Link monsters become very popular, because of the fact that this card works the best against them, because it doesn't target, doesn't destroy, and also because it's also better than Quaking Mirror Force, because Link monsters cannot be put in defense position. So yeah, definitely pretty good card. Then X-Attack. Of course, X-Attack is also going to change quite a lot in the future, probably once we get more good Link monsters. So first, one Warrior Lord Dragon. Pretty good, hard to get out, but once you get it out, it's definitely worth it. Then one Double Ship Bomber Dragon. Pretty good as well if you can get it out. If you spell summon a monster to the zone, this card points to, you can destroy all monsters in your main monster zones in general. But then this card is the only card that can attack, and those if this card attacks opponent's monster, you can inflict burn damage to your opponent equal to that attack of that opponent's monster. That would be really good as well. Then two Firewall Dragon. You know, I think you know how broken this card can be. If you can get it out, then you have some other Link monsters on the field as well. But of course, in this deck, the deck is not good enough to be able to spam as much Link monsters currently, but it's still really good. Then of course, two Tico Talker, one of the main cards in your deck, as well as Enko Talker. Both are pretty good cards, especially Tico Talker. It's also pretty good protection from targeting card effects. Then one Khaos the Virtual Knight. Pretty good as well, it's just a Peter, essentially Link 3. Then one Honeybot, Link 2, it costs 2 Cyberse monsters and protects your other monsters that are linked to it. Then Proxy Dragon, pretty good as well, just a generic Link 2. One Akashic Magician, just requires 2 monsters of the same type, and if it's a Link summoned, you're gonna add 2 to the hand almost this card points to. So it's kind of good for bouncing monsters, I guess, but yeah, I'm not quite sure about this card yet, but it seems pretty good. Then 2 Link Spider, because it's definitely very essential card for this deck. It requires one no monster, so essentially use like your no monsters to summon it, and then you can, if you have another no monster in your hand, you can spell summon that as well to the zone this card points to and all that. So that would be really good for your combo plays. And one Link Disciple, it just requires one level for lower Cyberse type monster, which is pretty good as well, but the effect is not that great. So this was my Cyberse Link online deck profile. I definitely will be trying to build this deck in real life as well. The starter deck is coming around November, so we'll see. But unfortunately, Firewall Dragon is probably still going to be pretty expensive, because I'm not sure when it's going to get a reprint. So yeah, also before I end this video, I have a special announcement. I will be part of the Yugituber Grand Championship Mokuba League, so it's essentially like Yugituber Grand Championship, but it's for essentially smaller Yugitubers. So I will be part of that, and it's pretty exciting for me to have this opportunity. So I'll put the links to the organizers' channels down below. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. For now, goodbye and Omakios out.